Hopefully, everyone's week was a little more productive. Hopefully, this week was good to you as much as it was good to me. I really had a productive week. Uh, Pretty good week. Like, obviously, you're going to have issues. Obviously, there's going to be turmoil and tribulations, but made it through another week. Getting ready to start a new week. I'm excited about that. Excited about what's to come in this week. Last week was a little difficult, the last few weeks. Um, but this week was kind of a turnaround. So I'm pleased for that. Like hopefully you all are going through the same. Hopefully last week was a turnaround. If the last few weeks have been great for you, uh, hopefully it continues to be that way. Like I don't want anyone to struggle. I don't even want like my adversaries to struggle. To be honest with you, I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Like we all go through our own things day by day. Um, the ups and downs we deal with, but you never know how it affects someone's mental. So I would never wish any down days on anyone. Being honest, like I never want anyone to fail. I never want anyone to feel heartache. Like life is already gonna do that. So there's no reason for me to wish that upon anyone, no matter what we going through. Like I I've reached that, point in my life that I only focus on what directly affects me. Like I'm gonna try to help as many people as possible, but they got to come into my path, like the path that I'm walking. Like I'm not gonna stray away from that because I've learned that you absolutely cannot pour into empty glasses because you get nothing in return, and it's a lot of years of struggling with that, trying to help others. I heard something on Instagram. I think it was Instagram or Twitter, right? The best way for me to help you is to help myself first. Like I gotta fill me up first. I gotta strengthen me first so I can help you. Because if I'm not strong enough and I'm trying to help you lift, like we'll hurt each other. And that took a while, like to learn. Honestly, was I my entire life to this point, I just wanted to pour into others, and I still do, but like it has to be a return. Like it has to be something where I get something back to fill myself up. I'm not saying I need anything from that person, but like when you're pouring into someone, it has to be a response from it. It can't be a continuous pouring out of yourself. Then what? When you run out, then what? Can't help yourself or you can't help that person. And so I think it's even the Bible speaks about, sweeping around your own front door before you sweep around someone else. Get the beam out of your eye before you get the log out of your friends or adversary or whoever you're trying to help. Like focus on building yourself so you can help others. Like if you have little, how can you give it away to others? Because then you will be in the same situation they in. And I mean it could be they give back to you and then but the truth is it won't be any growth. You'll be stagnant. And I've learned that. Like I love everyone. I still try to help as many people as possible, but I got to start by making sure I'm good, making sure I'm where I need to be, so I can help others. That's the each one teach one. Reach as you climb. It's not climb together, like it's just you'll get to that point. Unfortunately, I've gotten to that point. It's not a bad thing, where you got to pour into yourself. It's the same thing I say when, pouring as much time into yourself as you are into your job. Because they'll let you go and you won't have anything to show for it. They'll replace you, they'll move on, sit somebody else at your desk, and keep it pushing. Whereas if you build on you, if that were to happen, you'll be okay. You'll have everything you need and you'll be good. And that kind of focuses on what I want to talk about today about, because I hear it very often and I say it a lot. I continue to say it. You have everything you need to succeed within you. So that goes into this message of there's nothing we're missing. No matter what the world tells you, no matter how you feel in certain situations, you're not missing anything. You have everything inside you. It was given to you at birth. Your gifts were given to you: the ability to sing, the ability to dance, even rapping, building, like drawing, like whatever you're doing at, and it's the best that you can do, right? Whatever you can do easily without effort is your gift. I believe my gift is the ability to relate. I could walk in any room and I can just build a relationship. Just, it don't matter who it is, no matter when it is. That can be used for good or evil. Like, however I use it, it's still a gift. Not every gift is used for the kingdom work. Like, some people use gifts for success, for financial growth, for evil, for it's still your gift, and it has to be used or you'll lose it. But we're not missing anything. Now, it might take us a while to refine our gift. It might even take us a while to realize what our gift is. Most of the time, like, I went through multiple jobs growing up, not understanding or not using my gift. Like, I would have never, if I knew then what I know now, life would be much easier. But I think that's how life is supposed to be. You learn and you grow, and then you reach a point where everything is different. Like, you see everything differently. Like, I think right now I'm at that point in my life where I just don't want any drama. I'm at that point now that I ain't debating anything. If you think the sky is blue, it's blue. And it might be green, but I'm good. You're right. I've gotten to that point. I'm not fighting anything. Life is gonna life, and the ups and downs are gonna happen. I'm gonna just keep moving. I'm gonna keep pressing forward. I'm not gonna focus on the things I can't control anymore, because it's draining. It takes, you lose power in it. Like, don't do that. Don't subject yourself to irrelevant conversations. Don't subject yourself to irrelevant people. Like, you are who matter to you. And the people that come in contact with you are the people that's supposed to be in your life. If they want to leave your life, let them go. I'm just like, that's the point I'm at now. You can't save people that don't want to be saved. Like, as much as you try, as hard as you try, they're going to do what they're going to do. You got to let life teach them. Was life taught you? Life taught me. Like, that's like, I've gotten to this point in my life because of life. It taught me a lot of tough lessons based on my actions, based on my words, based on my decisions. Like, most of, if not all, of everything I've ever been through in life was because of my own deeds. No one else. No one else is responsible for anything in my life. It's my decisions, my actions, my thoughts, my words. I control that. I know that now. And I've known that really for the last few years. That everything I have, everything I want to do is within me. Everything that I go through, everything that I deal with is because of me. Like, there is a God, there's a creator, there is his son, a savior, but we have decisions to make. every day. You can wake up and decide that today's going to be tough, that today's going to be rough, that I don't like it, I don't want to go to work. Like, or you can wake up every day praising him because you're waking up. Like, if you wake me up, there's something for me today. Let's get the best of it. And at the end of the night, I try my best to not lay my head down unless I've had a productive day. If I've not had a productive day, tomorrow coming. I try to stack the days. I try to make sure that I'm not in a negative every day. Because at the end of the week, I'm weak. When my week's over, when it's Saturday, Sunday, like, it's tough to go into a new week and you haven't accomplished anything. And that's the goal every week, is to be on the positive side, on the plus side. And then you just keep stacking. Next thing you know, you're up 30 days. You're up 40 days. You're up 3 months on the world, like on life. Life is going to get some wins, but you have everything. Everything. Like, if you want to start that company, do it. Like, you're going to be okay. Like, if that's your gift, if your gift is singing and all, but all you do is sing in the shower, like, you're not enhancing your gift. You're not refining your gift. Somebody, one person might not think you can sing. All it takes is one. All it takes is one person to think you can sing. All it takes is one person to believe in your gift. But you got to let your light shine. We're not missing anything. We lack nothing. We have no lack. Not from within. Your mind is so dangerous. It's what you think about. It's what your thoughts are. If you think on the right things, life will be so much easier. Life will be we'll be way more productive in life if we think on the right things. But the problem is, like, because of social media, because of this validation world that we live in, this instantaneous gratitude, like the world's so messed up because every moment we want praise. Every moment we want a pat on the back. No, there's no grind in anything anymore. If we produce something, we want gratification. We want applause, good or bad. Just because we produce it, that's not how it works. That's false. This world has created this false identity, this false narrative. That's not how it works. Everything you do is not going to be successful. Otherwise, how do you grow? You become stagnant that way if everything you touch turns into gold. And some people that might work, but you gotta look past what you see on the outside. What have they done to do that? How far have they come? You just see the finished product. You don't see the nights and the hours and the long nights and the sleepless nights that got them to that point. And so it makes it look easy, and it's not. Being successful is not easy at all. You gotta have something though. You gotta, like, if you can't sing, maybe you can write. Maybe your gift is writing music. If you can't dance, maybe your gift is motivation. Like, you gotta find your gift and then refine it. But we have no lack. We just don't try. We just don't believe. Our thoughts are not leading in the direction of success, of prosperity. Like, we think so lowly of ourselves because of the world. That's what the world say. It's more about clout than it is about the work. And so because of that, we just want to be known. We don't want work. We just want to be known. I want to create something. I want to be somebody. You are somebody. The world has just told you differently, but it's not for them. You got to be in the world, but not of the world. Like, you got to separate yourself. You were created to be different. Again, you were created with a gift that solves a problem on this earth. Whatever it is that you do really, really well helps us, and we need it. Don't hold on to it. Don't destroy it. Don't get rid of it. Like, the world needs it. So if you sing to the best of your abilities. Put it on, record it, put it out there. Let the world decide if they like it or not. But don't hold on to it. If you can dance, dance. Because it's your way out. But if you bottle it up, if you hide it, if you neglect it, then it won't grow. You grow through your mistakes, you grow through your failures, because you learn from it. It's a lesson. Always. You always learn from everything that goes on, from your successes and your failures. Because it's new levels, new devils. So when you succeed and you take the next step, you're going to be fighting something else. When you win, your next battle gets tougher, but you learn from the last battle. So now you know what to do. Now you know how to conduct yourself. Now you know how to respond. I keep saying that life is not what happens to you. Life is how you respond to what happens to you, because something's going to happen to you. So life is not just everything that happens to you. Your life becomes how you respond to what happens in your life. Your response system is pivotal to your growth and development. Again, there's nothing we're missing. You don't lack anything. Just because the world says it don't believe it. That's the world. Too much darkness, not enough light. Be the light. Be the change. Be different. Because you are different. I'm different. And I've accepted that. I've accepted that I think differently than others. I sit in rooms and everybody has the same thoughts and I have something different. And it used to be a time where I just was quiet and wouldn't say anything. Now I still do that. And I write down my thoughts. I've learned to really keep them to myself when I'm in a room with more people. I speak now with less people. Because the more people in the room, the more people you're around, the more people that will doubt, more people that think you're wrong. Like I used to live in a world where I always wanted to be right. I used to live in a world where I always wanted to be first. I wanted credit. I don't care about that anymore. That's the truth. Like, what's the reason? I don't need any gratification. I don't need any pats on the back from the world. I don't. I write down my thoughts. I date them. I put a timestamp on them because I want to go back to it. Now, more than ever, I keep to myself because I've been out and about and I see how the world builds you up to destroy you. And I want I'm good. I don't need gratification anymore. But when I was younger, that was important to me. I wanted people to like me. I wanted people to appreciate me. And then I realized this world's not about that. This world's always about the new and shiny. This world's always about how can you help them? How can you impact them for the wrong reason? So that's not important to me anymore. What's important to me now is helping others reach and realize their dreams. I've enjoyed every moment. I'm not a limelight type of guy, despite what many might think. I just want to be the best. And you have to surround yourself with people that want that for you. Surround yourself with people that want to be the best also. That I've learned that it's not about competition, it's about collaboration. We're all up. We're all trying to reach the top together in our own worlds. And we're not competing with each other to the fact that we're knocking each other down. Because in that situation, none of us succeed. Because we fighting each other. That's not how it goes. Get around a bunch of people that not just want you to succeed, but they want to succeed. And you're all just pulling and pushing each other. Yeah, stay away from jealousy, envy, strife. Stay away from that. Stay away from people that want your life. It's like, survey your friends. Because they're pride to your detriment. Their pride, like that is what something I've recently, probably in the last month, just surveying my circle, surveying my company, seeing who's around me and their thoughts and their actions, and checking to see if it aligns with my goals. If it doesn't, unfortunately, I got to go in a different direction. It's not about a job. It's not about a career. It's about internal growth. I said it before, 2024 was probably the worst year mentally of my life, and I refuse to allow that to happen again. That's why I started this podcast, because I was struggling. Like, that's the truth. I was struggling mentally, trying to find my way, trying to figure out what direction to go in. And people I thought had my back didn't. And so, I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to, because I know other people are dealing with the same thing. Don't let that bother you. They're not for you. You just need to separate. You need to walk away. I'd rather walk away and someone dislike me than to stay around someone that's hurting me. Because no matter what I've learned, they're going to talk about you anyway. If you do right or you do wrong, they're going to talk about you. You're going to be the topic of discussion because you're blessed. Because you have a talent. Because you lack nothing. They're going to hate on you, dislike you, talk about you, drag you through the mud because you're the topic of discussion. Because you're a light in darkness. When you're a light in darkness, you stand out. They're going to ridicule you. They talked about Jesus and he didn't do anything, and I'm nowhere near him. I have my flaws. I have my faults. I make decisions that I shouldn't. I'm human. I'm a man. I have shortcomings. I have failures. He did not, and they talked about him. What you think they're going to do me? Most of it is deserving. I admit that. It doesn't change the fact of how you feel when you hear it. And then you learn and you understand it's a lesson, that it's a time and a season, that it's a part of life. Your maturation, your growth process, you're being refined. The potter is molding you. And it's hurtful. But when you come on the other side with the knowledge you have to use it. Every lesson you've maintained a level of knowledge, of understanding of the situation. Don't throw it away. Grow from it, but keep it there. Write it down. Go back to it. Reflect on it. Because it's how you'll continue to grow. Don't lose it. Don't lose that pain that you felt. Because if you lose it, if you forget about it, it'll keep happening. Don't go through that. You have everything you need to succeed. It's within you, not without. There are going to be people in this journey. There are going to be people as you walk this path that's going to come into your life to help you. And there are going to be people that's come into your life to teach you a lesson. You got to figure out which is which. Everybody can't go with you. Everybody can't be with you on this journey. Some people are here for a lifetime. Some people are here for a moment. Some people are here for a few years. You have to decide how long. Just the quicker you find that out, the better your life will be. Because we lack nothing. We have everything we need. We just continue to bring in and accept things that we shouldn't. And it hurts you. It destroys you from the inside. It makes you, like, the enemy's job is to get in your mind. Because he can't hear your thoughts. He can hear what you say. He can hear everything that you put out in the world. He can't hear your thoughts. So guard your mind. He wants it to destroy you from the inside. Think on the right things. Ponder on the right things, which force you to talk about the right things, discuss the right things. Stop those conversations that are not productive. It's the enemy. He wants that. He wants to destroy you, but he can't destroy you. You destroy yourself. He doesn't have the ability to destroy you. He wants to destroy your beliefs. If he can destroy your beliefs and destroy your thoughts, he will replace them with negativity, with evil, with darkness. You're a light. You were created to be a light. Your singing is a light. Your dancing is a light. Your drawings are a light. The tattoos, they're a light. You created them. You drew them. That's a part. Be the light you have. Let it shine. Put it into the world and watch it grow. And then take a step back and realize and do a survey of the people around you as you grow. Because the more you grow, again, there's new levels. For every new level, there's a new devil. And they'll attach themselves to you in the form of your friends. And next thing you know, decisions are made, actions, and you're in a bad spot because you didn't sever ties with someone that you knew you should have a long time ago. Everyone doesn't want to be saved. You have to understand that. You can come back for them. If they're still there, you can come back for them. But on this journey, you got to keep moving forward. Can't stop. That's a distraction. Don't be distracted. There's so many distractions for this generation now. Way more distractions than when I was younger. Because this generation is being attacked like none other. Keep fighting. We lack nothing. I continue to say that. There's nothing we missing. You have everything you need to succeed. You're going to grow from every situation. Take something from it. I've learned, and I continue. I've learned to write everything down now. I've learned to type it in my notes so I can go back on it. I don't want to forget anything because everything's important. Nothing happens for just to happen. Everything's important. Everything matters for the next step. Focus on that. Be the light. Be the change. Make a difference. But it starts with you. You got to focus on you. As long as you focus on you and you are growing and you're improving, you can help others. They'll grow. They'll improve. You can push them. You can pull them. Either way, you got to take care of you first. Taking care of you is taking care of them because you have enough. I love y'all. I believe in you. Keep fighting. Keep pushing. Keep pressing forward. Y'all be blessed.